Hey, what's happening? For those of you that don't know me, my name is Isai Rodriguez, and I have decided to take you on a journey with me. You see, age has a funny way of sneaking up on us. You know what I mean? Like, I remember back in the day, back when I was younger, obviously, uh, pulling all-nighters, basically going to hang out with my friends and essentially hanging out all night. You know, like just whatever, shooting the breeze, playing games, hanging out on the street corner, whatever, and literally watching the sun come up. Like I know I'm not the only person that has, I'm not the only person that feels this way. And like and really, like these days, um well, let's just say that Father Time is not really being kind to us or to me. And yeah, like I am feeling aches and pains in places that I've never thought like I would ache. You know what I mean? And this is why, this is part of the reason why that I'm starting this little project, this little journey, if you will, to so I've started this page, Dad-Splanation.com, and this is essentially a place where I'm gonna go to share tips, to share lessons learned, to share. Maybe I might drop in there and vent a little every now and then, but it's more like just my little space online, my little corner of the internet to share with you things that I'm learning on my way to eternal life. So I'm on a journey to take my health to the next level. You know what I mean? So none of us are getting any younger. Certainly I'm not. And I don't wake up with as much energy as I did when I was 20, obviously. And I'm trying to get my energy levels from here to like off the roof. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking to essentially, I'm looking to live to about 120. You know what I mean? And the only way to do that, the only way to attempt to get there is we all know is health, is taking your health seriously, taking it to the next level, taking it from where it is to where it has to be. And obviously dieting, exercise, and nutrition go a long way. And so I've been recently have been really digging into this whole nutrition world and becoming healthy. And I'm looking at all these different diets and the pros and the cons and why people do certain diets for certain like results, and seeing essentially what works best for me. You know what I mean? And as I'm learning all this, I figured like, hey, I as you guys know, I recently started also essentially journaling. You know what I mean? Like every morning or every other morning or so, I sit down for a couple of minutes and I just kind of write down a few thoughts that I have either from the day before or right at the moment. You know what I mean? Like things that are just kind of swirling in my head that I've been thinking about, that I just kind of need to let out, that I've never done before. But I have noticed that, this journaling thing, there's a reason why, a lot of people do it. And I was hesitant to start a journal for years. And finally I started, and I'm really enjoying it. Like I'm finding that I'm getting a lot of thoughts out of my head, and I'm able to think through some issues or trains of thought that normally or in the past I wouldn't have been able to do. And so that brings me, this all brings me to my first topic. So this is kind of like an introduction. This is what I'm doing. This is why I'm doing it. And then I'm just going to jump right in to the very first lesson. So I actually did so much research, or I've been doing so much research and taking notes, that I actually put together 30 tips. So I'm going to be sharing these tips little by little, so that, it's easier for you to ingest, to take in. And I call these tips my, I wrote it down here, how to feel 10 years, 10 years younger. No matter what age you are, you can always feel 10 years younger. I guess unless you're under the age of 10. But realistically, who under the age of 10 cares about their health, right? So for the rest of us, this blog, these video archives are dedicated to you and your health, because I'm taking it serious and I'm bringing it to you, and I'm hoping to be living here for as long as I can. So let's get right into it. The first tip is very simple, very, very simple. And a lot of people don't actually take this to heart. It's really surprising. And I know this from just talking to people in the past. A lot of people don't do this one little simple thing. Now, I've done it in the past, and then I've fallen off and I've gotten back on, and so I've been on and off. So, and this one thing is this, it's here. It's eating breakfast. How simple is that? You know what I mean? Like, people overcomplicate this whole health thing. You know what I mean? And realistically, health is nothing more than, doing the right things a little bit at a time, like a little bit each day. You know what I mean? Like taking these steps that you already know that you have to be taking and actually doing them. And now, when I'm talking about, eating breakfast, you have to keep in mind that just eating breakfast is going to give you more energy to get through your day. Like, you're going to feel sharper. You're going to feel more on point. You're going to have that energy to get to power through your day. And whether you like to believe it or not, the morning is usually the most productive part of the day for a good portion of the population. So, and most of this, like if you eat a well-balanced diet, one that's rich in, fatty acids, high in fiber, protein, things like that, it's going to give you the nutrients, the nutrition that you need to get through your day, or a good foundation. Like you always want to start with a good foundation. Like no matter what you're doing in life, you always need that foundation. And nutrition, that foundation, really starts at the beginning of the day. And what's the meal that we have at the beginning of the day? Breakfast. So you don't have to overcomplicate it. You know what I mean? Like, it could be something as simple as like a bowl of oatmeal with some fruit and maybe some sausage links on the side, turkey sausage or chicken, preferably. But hey, as long as you're getting that in, baby steps, right? And so, the bottom line here is getting the right, that right nutrition the first thing in the morning. It's going to help you to have that energy that you need to feel like you're getting stuff done. And the reason why you're going to feel like you're getting stuff done, because chances are you will be getting stuff done. So how about those times when you just don't have like an hour or whatever in the morning? Because I understand, we all have lives, we all have jobs, we all have things to do. And there are times where maybe you wake up late, or maybe you just don't have the time, or maybe you didn't prepare, the night before. Whatever the case may be, you don't have the breakfast ready to go and you have to go out the door. You know what I mean? Here's another tip for you. Carry a good snack, like an energy bar. Have like a protein bar in your pocket, in your bag, ready to go for those days when you're on the go, you're running around, you just realize, damn, I just don't have time for breakfast right now. You know what I mean? Have that protein bar with you. And you'll find that by having that protein bar in your bag, you're going to it's going to give you the nutrition more or less that you need to get through, or a good portion of your morning, to give you that foundation that you need. You know what I mean? So if you want to know the protein bar that I'm using right now, I have an awesome one that I I highly recommend. Hit me up and I'll let you know. So that's about it for this preliminary, this first message. Stay tuned for the next one. I hope you found a value. If you did, share this with your friend and let me know, drop in the comments what you liked, what you didn't like. Reach out to me. Let me know what it is you're looking to hear about. All right. Take care. Bye. Till the next video.